What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning. So come by and say hello. Okay, well, I have the Axie Infinity price chart up because there has been a lot of excitement, to put it very plainly, around all of the changes, not just ranked rewards, but a lot of really cool things that are happening in the Splinterlands ecosystem over the next couple of months. So just a short list for those who may not have been following. We have ranked rewards, which is right around the corner. We have validator nodes, which is coming up even sooner than that. And then later on in the summer, we're going to have Modern and Wild format, as well as Rift Watchers, and then potentially even land towards the end of Q3. So it's an exciting time to be in Splinterlands, or it's an exciting time to get into Splinterlands. And some of the narrative that's going on out there is, can we flip Axie? Will this be the summer of Splinterlands where, since everything is kind of coming together quite nicely, we've seen a little price bump in SPS, DEC, and card prices. Is this something that can actually happen? So I'm going to go out and say right now, before anything that happens, this is not financial advice. Do I think we can flip Axie? I have no idea. So I don't even want to say that this is going to happen. I don't even want to say that we're going to push towards this. All I can tell you is that I'm a big believer in Splinterlands, and that I believe Splinterlands can be a leader in the play to earn space. Now, I will be the first to admit that I have not been following what's happening with Axie, so I don't really know what the tokenomics are. I was following in the beginning, maybe about a year ago or almost a year ago, but more recently, I don't know the full tokenomics. I don't know what the plans are. So this is not a comparison of the overall projects, but more so the excitement about Splinterlands and where Splinterlands is going, and if it can potentially be a leader in the P2E space. And by being a leader, yes, that would mean reaching parity with Axie or even flipping Axie. So the main thing I want to look at here is going to be the SPS price, because that's going to be the primary driver of this. That is going to lead to whatever the market cap is, and that's how people generally will look at this, not from a token price, but from an overall market cap perspective. So I'm here looking at Axie Infinity right now, trading just under $21 today, and I'm recording this on May 21st, 2022. It's going to be so fun to come back and look at these videos in a couple of years. Whether we get it right or wrong, who knows? But with the current circulating supply and total supply, what I wanted to gather from here was the current market cap of 1.6 billion, and then the fully diluted market cap of 5.6 billion. Now, to compare that with where Splinterlands currently is, I will tell you right off the bat that the number that they have here for market cap is wrong. At least it's different from what Splinterlands has on its own website, and I'm more inclined to trust what Splinterlands has than what CoinGecko has, because I think Splinterlands has a better grasp on how many tokens are actually out in circulation. So we have a 45, or sorry, not 45. This is actually going to be 72 million compared to the current market cap. The actual market cap is 72 million per the Splinterlands website. So I've actually done the math already, and I'll walk you through it, but you're going to see everything all at once here. Put it in a nice handy dandy spreadsheet. Sorry, it's not as complicated as some of the other spreadsheets you see out there, but this is what works for me. And just to give you a visual, we can see here that Axie is currently at 1.6 and 5.6 respectively for the current and fully diluted. And then you can see 72 and 279, which means that for the current market cap, we have a 22x difference, right? So Splinterlands would have to go 22x, or SPS, I should say, would have to go 22x for the current market cap. And the fully diluted is actually somewhat quite similar at 20x. So where does that put us? Well, if we were to flip, or at least reach parity, that would put SPS at roughly $2. Or from a fully diluted market cap, which is probably what I would be more inclined to trust, because it's a little bit more conservative and it takes into account the total tokens, we will be at 1.86. Now, here's the interesting thing. This is not factoring in how many tokens are going to get burned. So we do know that there are going to be some token burns for SPS with the upcoming validator nodes. In fact, that's going to happen in less than a week, just a couple of days from now when the validator node presale goes live. SPS is going to start to be burned. Now, is it going to be significant at first? Probably not, but overall and over time, hopefully the idea is that we won't have a total cap of 3 billion tokens. That cap is slowly going to come down in price and value. That total cap is going to come down in number over time, which should theoretically lead to a higher SPS price. Now, I need to be very, very, very clear about this. SPS is only going to go up in value if it has utility. Now, there are certain things that will provide it utility over the next couple of months. The first of which is going to be you have to pay for validator nodes with it, and that's going to burn a majority of the SPS as well as put some of it into the DAO. You are going to have Rift Watchers, which you can only buy the packs with SPS. Now, that's not going to be a burning mechanism, but it will be locking it up for the DAO as well. And there's, I guess we don't really have much else besides that unless there are going to be advancements in tournaments, potentially staking on players and staking on land if that comes out to be functional. Now, land staking probably is not going to happen until next year when more functionality is placed on land. I believe that's part of phase 2. So over the next couple of months, we may not see that be a primary driver for SPS utility. But overall, if more people come into the game, if this ends up being the summer of not just Splinterlands, but like play to earn, if crypto gaming can really take off, then these would be the kind of target numbers that we would be looking at for SPS, which should make things very interesting. Like I said, this is a 20 to 22x. So again, I'm not giving a price prediction and I'm not giving a time frame. I want to be very clear about that, right? I just don't want people looking at this and thinking that I'm saying SPS to $1, SPS to $2. I'm trying to give you what the prices would be if we were to flip Axie where Axie currently is. Now, is the narrative strong enough? I mean, that's all it is. It's just a narrative, and it's out there right now, and there's a lot of excitement and buzz. But whether or not we flip Axie, I am still bullish on this game long term because I do see a lot of great things happening. I don't know, and I can't say that we're going to reach the $2 or $1.86 range or even $1 range. That is all going to come down to whether or not SPS has utility and people want to buy it. And the most important date to keep in mind here is July 26th, because that is the end of the airdrop. So at that point in time, SPS will become much more, not scarce, but the dilution is going to go down quite a bit. And so at that point in time, really the only ways that you can be getting it is if you have some already and are staking it, or in the future, if you with validator nodes coming into play, as well as player staking or player rank battle rewards, things like that. So it's gonna be a fun little journey to follow over the next couple of months. But I don't know, right? I don't know if we're going to be able to flip Axie, and I'm not trying to say that we will. I just want to be incredibly clear about this. This is not the channel for hopium. I'm just giving you raw numbers here of what it would look like if we did, given the narrative that is happening out there. So I like these numbers. I think they're great. I mean, I'd be happy just to see SPS kind of reach back to its all-time high at $1. If we can go past that, that would be awesome. For me, it doesn't really matter. I'm trying to accumulate as much as I can, and I've been very clear about that in many of the videos that I put out. But overall, I'm just excited about the game. I'm excited about the changes that are coming, and I'm excited about what is to come in the future and where this team is really taking the project. So that is all I have for you in this video. Would love to hear your thoughts, where you think we are going, if this is going to be a fabulous summer for crypto and play to earn gaming, or if you think that we are headed into a bear market, considering all of the things that are happening in the world. And if you've watched recent videos of mine, I tend to be more in the latter camp, right? Like there's a lot of global conflict. There's a lot of global macro issues, global macroeconomic issues, supply chain issues. So I don't know that people are going to be coming in and rushing into a game and throwing, billions of dollars into a market cap here. That would be kind of crazy to me. But that doesn't mean that it cannot happen. And maybe, maybe if we're talking just about a couple of months here, that might be too short of a time frame. When I'm looking at this, I do think, and like I said, I'm not following Axie very closely, but I don't think Axie is going anywhere, just like I don't think Splinterlands is going anywhere. So this might be a long-term race. And so to be able to make that flip at some point in the future could be interesting to watch. So that's all I have for you in this video today. Let me know your thoughts. I will catch you all in the next one, and I will see you around the game. Take care.